Hey everybody, doing a walk around of my 1986 GMC Sierra C15. I think that's what the Sierras are, the C15s, Chevys are the C10s. This thing is bagged on 24-inch billet raceline Commanders. And what's cool about these wheels is that they are about 1.5 years old and they've never been polished. They're a little dirty, but I had these things ceramic coated when I got them, so they don't have to be polished. This is out of the box factory polish 1.5 years later. This truck is really cool. It was built by Kyle Davis out of Sierra, Oklahoma. He's also the one who painted it and bagged it. The bag setup is a Porterbuilt front suspension, front A-arms, and cross member. The back, I believe, is a triangulated 4-link, I want to say. I might be wrong on that, I'm not sure. Anyways, it's a bag on axle, I believe. Shows you how much I know about the truck, but it's amazing. It's one of the best trucks I've ever owned. I just wanted to do a quick walk around of it because it's actually going to a new owner tomorrow. The back, obviously the same wheels, they've got a little bit more lip to them. The backs are 24x10 and then the fronts are 24x9. The paint is a House of Color Tangelo Pearl. It looks really good out in the sun. It's like 8:45 at night right now, so obviously you guys can't see what this paint's full potential is. I will point out the one flaw on the truck. Rock chip here, about the size of a penny. But other than that, the body is straight. The paint is fantastic. It's 3 years old. We've got the custom Phantom grille on the front. We got the GMC badge. We got some custom twist added on to that. It's really nice. Really like that. Got the chrome bumper. And the detail in this truck is amazing. There's so much detail from these like splash panels or splash guards. Not sure exactly what you'd call them, but those are painted. Same for over here on the front inner fender wells. All that stuff is painted. The detail is there. From the brake calipers, the shocks, the A-arms. We're going to take a look under the hood in just a moment. But everything about this truck is done right. On the inside, I am running TMI door panels, dash, and seats. This is the distressed saddle, brown and like tan. Really looks good. Wasn't able to get the carpet in time, nor the headliner. That's why it's still black. But I think this brown really spices up the interior on the inside. I'll give you a better tour of the door panels here. I don't have them bolted in just yet. It's got little rivets at the bottom that go into holes. There's 3 rivets and then it just clips in from the top. Super simple. Really like these. I also don't have the trim inside the door handle in there just yet because I had the door panels off to put new window and lock switches. But the TMI kit is really nice for anybody interested in this. They make buckets and they also make the bench seat. What's nice is that one side reclines. You got your little levers here to do that, and it's split in the middle, so that's really cool. Dash in the back of the cab are painted orange to match. And then actually, I'll show you guys on the other side the steering wheel. It's a one-off steering wheel made by the billet stop to match the wheels. Because the steering wheel that matches these that Raceline actually makes, I don't like that. It's very ugly. It doesn't actually look like the wheels at all in my opinion. But got the double gas doors. Got the raised bed floor. And inside of here, you can actually see this is where your tank and compressors are mounted. Those are very filthy. Battery's also been relocated to the back. And moving back around to the front, I will say these have the one-piece window conversion to them. So I got rid of the wing windows, and I think it looks way better in my opinion. It doesn't leak anymore, which is good. And I've heard mixed reviews about the wing windows, or excuse me, about the one-piece windows, and I have had great success with them. The install was a little challenging, but we were able to get that down and get these things in there. I will say, if you're interested in these, the hardest part for me was the adjustment process, making sure it runs up into the channel right. And other than that, these look great. One of my favorite pieces on the truck, I went with the fishbowl look up front, and I know I'm all over the place, but we've got the all clear windshield. I only found one place online that makes these windshields, and it was One Piece Products. And what I mean by all clear is it doesn't have that shaded crap up here at the top. It is literally all clear, and I think that makes the truck pop out even more. And LMC is the only place I found that has that. So it's got sheet metal bed floor. Looks like it's got the stock tubs. I believe those are raised, obviously. And what I think is cool about this truck is obviously how it's got that panel up front. It could be a little cleaner, but it's easy access to your tank and compressors and battery if you ever need to get to those. Backside, we got the GMC trim. Got that YouTube money license plate. Oh yeah. And then we got the back bumper. So the back bumper brackets were actually cut. That way the bumper could be recessed in a couple inches. That way it doesn't stick out as much. It's another just minor detail about this truck that just makes it that much better. So all in all, this orange is a neck breaker. It doesn't matter if you like back trucks or not. Old, young, this truck is a neck breaker. It is a head turner. And a lot of people do like this truck. I think because of the color, I don't know. It's got a lot of popularity. I mean, it's a good looking truck. It's one of the best trucks I've ever owned, if not the best custom ride I've ever owned. The reason I'm selling it is I am actually about to build another Squarebody myself. We're gonna get this thing going, and I'm super excited to do that. So here's the custom steering wheel. It's a one-off from the billet stop. They hooked it up there, did a great job with that. We got the chrome, or excuse me, the tan bezels here. Factory gauges. This truck does have AC, and it actually has the vintage air AC. We have billet pedals, speakers in each corner of the cab. And I will say, I know you're probably thinking this is a janky truck. Look at that radio on the floor. So I got this new bezel, and I had it color matched tan, and was gonna do the same with the trim. Leave that up to the new owner, but I ordered a retro style radio which would fit into this little hole right here, and it's Bluetooth and everything, but they sent me the wrong color. They sent me black. I needed chrome because this chrome and brown and all this peanut butter goes together better than black in my opinion. So I sent that back, put this new bezel in, and the radio has found its new home in the floor because I didn't want to cut that bezel. So that's that. Truck is just manual valves. You got your 3 switches, up, down, pancake, smash it to the ground. And then in the ashtray here, we've got your gauges to tell you what your front and rear ride height is. All right, we got interrupted here. Anyways, I forgot where I left off. I think I was at the gauges. So yeah, that's your gauges that determine your front and rear ride height, so you know what you're at. This thing can turn lock to lock just a little bit higher than this. You could turn pretty sharp at this height right here, and that is laid all the way out. It doesn't get any lower than that. So under the hood, we'll take a look here and ramp things up. It's just a 350 crate engine. It's got 20,000 miles on it. Shaped firewall, powered by the Vintage Air. Got the Vintage Air front runner kit. Everything under the hood is billet. The electric fans, all that stuff, and every detail, man. Everything. All orange, everything. And under the hood, color matched as well. Super slick truck. Everything on this truck is brand new, or a couple of years old, not brand new anymore, but brand new to the new owner, still brand new to me because the truck hasn't even been broken in yet, you know. So color matched A-arms, spindles, back of the rotors. That's what's cool about this truck, is that everything was literally done right. Got rid of the factory hood hinges. Obviously those wouldn't work with the tubs and where they are. So we got the shocks on them here. I really like the setup. I like how the hood doesn't open too much. It's literally a perfect height. I've seen some trucks where the hoods are like way up here. I look like a freaking doing the Nazi salute there. These people are looking at me crazy walking by. But anyways, this is the truck. We'll do a real quick walk around. There's that Vintage Air front runner kit. And everything under the hood is literally billet. Every accessory you can think of. This thing is definitely slick. I had to stop a minute ago because some people stopped by to talk to me about the truck, saying it was cool and telling me about how their cousins, uncles, friends used to have one back in the day and how they used to have one. If you're a car guy, you know how that goes. But that's what's cool about this truck, man. It brings people together. Good to just talk to people about cars, whether they have one, whether they used to have one, or their cousins, sisters, boyfriends, whoever. cool how vehicles can bring people together, especially old orange farm trucks. So thank you guys for watching this video. Gonna go ahead and wrap it up here, say my final goodbye. Took it for the last cruise earlier, about to load it up on the trailer and take it to its new owner tomorrow. If you guys have any questions, feel free to let me know down below in the comments. I'll check them all out. This truck has been an awesome one, and that's why I'm gonna build another Squarebody right after this one sells. So you guys have a good night, and I will see you all in my next video.